Christmas is supposed to be magical, especially for kids. And for my 9-year-old son, there was one thing he wanted more than anything else: a football rebounder. Think of it like a trampoline, but for your feet. You kick the ball, and it fires right back at you. Perfect for a football-obsessed little boy with big dreams. My wife and I, both on disability, scraped together the money and ordered it from a popular UK sports retailer. They've got shops here in Ireland too, so we assumed it was local. Simple, right? Wrong. Package a scam wrapped in holiday paper. A few days later, we get a message from a courier, those ones with the brown uniforms. Customs charges due, it says. Wait, what? We double-checked. We hadn't ordered anything else. At first, we thought it had to be a scam. But after some digging, we realized, no, it wasn't a scam. It was our son's rebounder. The company had quietly shipped it from the UK, through a maze of third-party carriers, and now wanted us to cough up €50 in customs fees. €50. Just days before Christmas. For a family living on a fixed income, that's not just annoying, it's crushing. But I told my wife to pay it. We'd make it work. And then I promised her this: I'll make this right. No one screws with my kids' Christmas. Telephone receiver call centers and cold shoulders. Day 1. I called their customer service. Sat on hold for 20 minutes. Hung up. Tried again. Same thing. Finally got someone. Polite, but useless. We'll have a manager call you. Spoiler alert. No one did. Day 2. Rinse and repeat. By day 3, I'd had it. I'd worked call center jobs before. I know how it works. So I kept it polite, until I couldn't. I told the rep, all I want is my €50 back. Under Irish consumer law, any charges must be disclosed before purchase. I've checked your website. I even went back and simulated the same order. Nothing. Not a single warning. And what did I get in return? A shrug. The guy offered me a €20 voucher. Not cash. Just store credit. Then, almost as an afterthought, he read some generic disclaimer about DDU charges. Delivery duty unpaid. I asked, where is that written on your site? Silence. He didn't know. You've got 60 minutes, I told him. Have a manager call me. Or I'll take this public. I'll post the whole thing on LinkedIn, and I'll tag every senior executive at your company. Then I hung up. Laptop computer turning the tables. No call came. So the next day, I fired up LinkedIn and kept my promise. I laid it all out, the stealth charges, the dodging, the fake apologies. Then I tagged them. Every single one of them. From regional managers to European directors. All the way up to the CEO. What happened next? Oh, it gets delicious. Within hours, the rebounder disappeared from their website. Gone. As if it never existed. But guess what? I know how the internet works. They forgot one little thing. The search bar. I typed in rebounder, and bam, it still showed up in the results. Click the link. Page not found. But Google caches pages. So I pulled the old version. There it was. The product page in all its glory. I updated my LinkedIn post. Screenshot of the search. Screenshot of the missing page. Screenshot of the cached version. I wrote, nice try hiding the evidence. But I'm not done yet. And then I tagged all the executives again. And just when I thought it couldn't get any better, 3 anonymous views popped up on my profile. Incognito mode. 3 silent visitors. I wonder who they could have been. Yup. Screenshotted that too. And posted it. You're watching me? Good. Let me show you how to fix this. Telephone, sweet. Sweet panic. The next morning, my phone rang. It was a senior executive from their UK office. Her tone? Panicked. Apologetic. Desperate. She asked what she could do to make it right. I told her, originally, I just wanted my €50 back. But now, after being ignored, insulted, and disrespected, here's what I want. My €50 refund. A full refund on the product. And I'm keeping the rebounder. She paused. Then she said she needed an hour. I gave her 2. An hour later, she called again. Apologized once more. Asked for my PayPal info. Minutes later, boom. €50 refunded. Then she processed a full refund on the purchase. And confirmed, keep the product. I said thank you because at that point, I was just relieved. But make no mistake. I may be one man. But I won't let anyone walk all over my family. Especially not a £58 million corporation. They thought I'd just accept it. They thought I wouldn't fight back. They thought €50 wouldn't matter. But it did. Because this wasn't just about money. This was about my son's belief in Santa. His joy at Christmas. And the simple truth that people deserve to be treated with dignity. Especially when they have less. In the end, they lost far more than I ever could have imagined. Their reputation? Tarnished. Their lies? Exposed. Their arrogance? Costly. And all because they underestimated one determined father. Sometimes, justice isn't about courts or lawyers. Sometimes, justice is a father refusing to let his son's Christmas be ruined, and showing a giant company what happens when you mess with the wrong family. If this story made you cheer, cry, or feel just a little more powerful, smash that like button and subscribe for more true stories of sweet, sweet revenge. And tell me in the comments, what's the pettiest or most satisfying revenge you've ever